I'm winning, I'm winning. Oh, gah, gah. Right, grow up, don't be so stupid.
We've just done a detour in search of snowy landscapes.
Have a snowball fight. So we're in the Mount Hood. So the journey from where we are came up, obviously through East Lincolnshire, up to sort of hill, and on. We are. So again, we're at the Lambpton Worm. Chopped up banana and cream.
Yogurt.
Chopped up banana and yogurt.
It's delicious.
And you're having scrambled egg and a croissant.
The tail of the Lambton Worm. We learnt last night all about the tail of the Lambton Worm.
We did.
It's a very famous family.
It's very grey. It's very. I'm trying to turn the radio down. Very grey, very wet, very windy, and we're travelling with Storm Bert, and we're heading northeast. We've got quite a bit of a trek ahead of us, and we've already been told there's 2 crashes, and it's only 9 o'clock in the morning.
Before you cut off, just to say, this should have been, unfortunately, the local Christmas fair and Christmas lights switch on. So, as some people may know, they had to cancel, but it's a shame, but they did the right thing. It's not a good day for a fair.
Challenging. Just lost about an hour of our lives. Part of the M62 was closed, so we've only managed to do a bit of a detour.
It wasn't that bad, Neil. I thought it was.
45 minutes. Anyway, we're at Ferry Bridge. So we just managed to rejoin a very empty M62. So Santa needs a loose stop, and I'm going to get something to eat as well.
We're on the A1, we're getting higher up, and it's snowy up here, I hope you can see. So it's Neil driving, so it's raining now, but it's obviously been snowing.
So we look down the central Ovation, it's still full of slush. It's a challenging drive.
It has been. Challenging driving and some technical issues with the technology as well.
There wasn't.
There you go. November snow.
Like laying the clothes.
So we're a bit higher up than we were. We're still going up the A1M, and we've got ice, so there's only one lane clear now. We've got a lot of ice on the road.
So the outside lane is impassable, so it's just clearing at the minute, but literally just down to one lane.
And there's ice on the hard shoulder as well on the other side.
And then just after the Scotch Corner, which is 11 miles away, the A66 is currently closed. So yeah, challenging. Oh, look at the state of this. Took ourselves in. Outside's gone.
Yes, we were down to only one lane passable.
Well, there is good news. There is good news. There is allegedly we're 44 minutes from our destination. You're not telling me where is our destination, Sandra? Where are we going?
Chester.
Chester?
Yeah.
Where's Chester?
Yeah.
North Allerton.
I'm not going to North Allerton.
Really, yeah.
We've just done a detour in search of snowy landscapes.
Gotta have a snowball fight. Gotta have a snowball fight. Hey, snowball fight. I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win.
Not that Neil's at all competitive.
Well, we just had to have a stop off and take in the scenic things. Sandra just said, oh, we've got the wrong footwear. Wet toes. I have got a spare pair of trainers with me, but look how pretty this is where we are. Beautiful. Oh, don't touch yellow snow. Sandra. Snow, no. Ah! Ah! I'm winning. Oh, right, grow up. Don't be so stupid. Grow up. What are you doing? God. Winning here. God. Snowball fight. Yoo-hoo. Hey, right, I think we need to get the heater back on and get my feet warm back up. Hey, right, oh golly, hope they've got a warm radiator where we're staying so I can dry my socks out. There's always one, wherever you go, there's always a jogger no matter what the weather. Right, we're going to resume our drive and try and find where we are. I don't even know where we are at the moment.
We're in Richmond.
Well, Richmond. Sorry, we're in Richmond. That's where we are. It's a beautiful, very warm, sunny, blue sky, Richmond. About 5 hours of driving later, and a snowball fight, and an egg sandwich. We've made our destination. Now, some of you, if you're on Facebook as a friend, will know what's happening at the moment, but most of you won't know what's going on. But where are we, Sandra?
Chester, said before.
We're not Chester.
We are.
It's not Chester. We're in the northeast of England.
We're in Chester Street.
Chester Street, and we're going to be checking into a place called the Lambpton Worm for our an overnight stay, because we've got adventures coming up. So my feet have just got warmed up. I'm going to tiptoes out, put a big coat on, grab out. We've got big cases. Let's go and get checked in, shall we? Right. Oh. Oh, it's gone through my shoe again. Right, so we're doing something a bit quirky. And instead of staying in a regular travel lodge sort of place, we've come to a bit of a place that's got a good reputation, not too far from where we're going to be going tomorrow, and things like that. And all being well, we'll be able to get in and have a swift pint very, very shortly. So we're in the Mount Hood. So there's a car park and a room for the night. So we have a grand bed, isn't it? Goodness me, very grand bed and ensuite with shower and things like that. Oh, right, yeah.
Gagging for a coffee.
Right. She's gagging for a coffee. Right. So, over the next couple of days, all being well, we'll get these next lot of vlogs to follow in sequence. We're on a bit of an adventure for a few days, so keep watching. And tonight, now we're here, I'm not too sure what we're going to do. So there's food down in the bar downstairs. They said there's a singer on tonight, something. His band is a singer on tonight. So we'll have to make our minds up. But I think feet up for half an hour, and so just had a 5-hour drive. Our original plan was we were going to head out for a few hours, but I think it's a very snug bar, so we're going to eat early. I think we may spend the night in the bar stroke hotel. Right, so I think I'm going to have, to warm myself up on such a cold winter's day, I'm going to have a lamb stew. What are you going for, Sandra?
I'm going to have the shepherd's pie, but I'm going to have some nachos as well.
Woo! I don't know if I'm going to be able to film. The room next to us on the ceiling is full of pictures in frames. You've been framed on the ceiling. If you look here, yeah. How peculiar. Very, very cosy. Right, so we've got some dips, some nachos. What are you on, Sandra? Oh, shepherd's pie, wasn't it?
Shepherd's pie, fresh. Look at the
We've
fresh
got some,
veg. Look at that. Really nice.
It's just what you need on a cold, cold winter's night when you're in a warm, snug bar up in the northeast after travelling flaming 5 hours through rain, snow and more rain. You, Sandra. So the journey from where we are came up, obviously through East Lincolnshire, up to sort of Hull, and then onto the M62, heading towards Scunthorpe. And I'm going up and I'm thinking, oh, this sort of looks familiar, but it doesn't look familiar at the same time. Now, I got used to doing that drive from Mumby back to Manchester, and obviously Sandra's done it many more times than me. And then I'm driving back, I'm thinking, it feels like it's been a really long time. And I didn't drive home last year. So if you're a new subscriber or new viewer, you'll need to go back over it just over a year. So last year I ended up going home in a cab on a low loader. So I didn't drive back last year.
You didn't. My original question, what was sparked while we were having this little chat, was I was asking Neil, how does it feel to be out of Lincolnshire after such a long time?
Free. It's a bit like the shackles of the nurseries. Get me out of here. In fact, where do Ant and Dec come from?
Not sure exactly, but
The Geordies around here, don't they? Just get me out of here, or get me out of there.
because I arrived in the start of June, but you've been here anyway since February,
yeah.
all the way through. So
Yeah.
long stint.
Anyway, we're still here after tea, or late dinner, or whatever you want to call it, and we're in a different spot for reasons. So football's on, and the pub's got sort of busier.
It sounded like they said they needed the table for lights, but that doesn't even make sense, so I'm really not sure.
We're in our very own private booth. Hang on a minute. We've got nobody there, but we've got 8 pine trees, Scottish pine trees. I've got another Guinness, and so I'm gonna have this one, and I'm gonna go back up to the room for an hour, go and get showered and freshened up, and then we're not gonna go out. We were gonna go out, but we're not gonna go out. We're gonna stay in. But we're not staying in. We're coming. It's like living in a house, this, isn't it?
You're going to get dressed up, Neil?
No.
No.
No, it's fine. This is now like living in a house. We're going upstairs. You've not been upstairs for several months since.
True.
Right. Time to finish the drinks. Right, so a lot of the snow's lifted. There's still some snow on the ground there. Look, snow. Look at that. And we were going to go that way tonight into Newcastle, but we sacked it.
We're quite comfy where we are.
We are. So again, we're at the Lambpton Worm.
I don't think I've ever seen a stone bus stop before either.
A what?
Stone bus stop.
Yeah, they're going on them one at Old the Edge. a night out of what they've done. You could scuffle up your leaves here now because they're all dry. Wrap yourself up in them. You can come here, Sandra. Come here. You ready? Woo!
Not as cold as the snow was before.
No. Right. So we're going to make our way to the room that we're in. So we're on the second floor here. And then when we get there, we'll have a little bit of a chat, because when we tend to spend nights away at hotels, we always tend to pick quirky ones, not the national chains. Although we have got another 2 nights booked in a travel lodge coming up in a few weeks. But there's a reason for that.
It's your dream come true, Neil. It's your dream come true.
There is a reason. There is a reason, but that's going to be in about 4 weeks' time. And so why we're going to stay in a travel lodge, which is not my destination of choice. But that's where we are tonight. We used to have one of them at Erstwhile Campsite. You remember it?
No.
Yeah. Stone is wet, rain. Stone is dry, not raining. Shadow on the ground, sunny. White on top, snowing. Can't see the stone, foggy. Swinging stone, windy. Jumping up and down, there's an earthquake. And if the snow's not there,
there's a tornado.
There's a tornado. So we went there, Sandra, do you remember? The Angel of the North. And our room, you were impressed by this. What's it got?
It's just intrigued. It's like a proper antique. I think it might be. It's very pretty, anyways.
It's a chandelier on the ceiling, not just a conventional light.
It is.
And a very grand wardrobe.
There's a bit stuck up there, anyway.
What are you doing?
It needs. Actually, it's plastic. It's not real.
Well, it looks real.
It's fake.
Well, I'm glad it's not real, because if it was real and it came crashing down, it would hurt us.
I've had dreams about things like that. You know?
That's because of the Only Fools and Horses sketch, isn't it?
I was thinking about that a while ago.
Or was it the Diana Dawes, Prince Charming, Adamant sketch where they swung on the chandelier and let go at the end?
I was more thinking of Only Fools and Horses, personally.
Right. Why are you on the bed in a very peculiar way? What are you doing?
That bit needs adjust. I can't reach.
Yeah, you're right. Right at this point, sorry, we've just had to lie down for an hour. We're going to go down to the bar for
Never dangle the chandelier in front of somebody technical. I'm like, but that's not quite right. Sorry. I know, I'm fussy.
I'm not that technical, Sandra. Why are you saying I've got to be technical?
I said I'm technical.
Well, I'm more technical.
It's debatable.
We're going to go back down. Have a couple more. Right. Illuminations. Do. And let there be light. Oh, that's a bit OCD. That needs straightening up, doesn't it? Just go that way around.
What's the stuff inside?
Something. Fuggles. No, that's a private room. I don't know. So I'm not so sure if we're going to film anything at all coming up, because there's live music on, and live music we should be alright for copyright, but we'll be on the safe. That's the ceiling. Up there. Where are you? Pictures on the ceiling. mythical image of Sandra standing triumphantly over the Lambpton Worm in a dramatic, misty landscape. There you are, Sandra. It's you.
It's not really me though, is it?
Can Sally wait? Right. New location.
Quick.
The live music has stopped and ABBA has stopped. We ended up with an interesting table next to us. Oh no, it's ABBA again. Oh, gotta go. No more ABBA. No. Right. What are you doing? We're back in our room. Right, it's as you gather, it's the middle of winter and we got here, the radiators weren't working. The heating is on now, but it's a bit chilly. So Sandra's come prepared for what's coming up for the next few days. You come prepared.
So I always overpack, so I'm trying to pack light, not very successful. I was going to bring a big hot water bottle. I thought even for me that's really overkill, so I'll just bring the mini one. So I've got this like really mini hot water bottle. It's better than nothing.
And then Sandra just said, so if you can hear the kettle in the background, she says, I'm going to fill the hot water bottle with. What are you going to fill it with?
Hot water. because I filled it up when we arrived, but that was hours ago.
When you arrived, what did you fill it up with?
Hot water, but it wasn't that hot anymore.
So where's the hot water gone on the hot water bottle?
It's on the sink.
So we're going to fill it up with now?
Very hot water.
Right. And then we were discussing about allegedly something that I said to you whenever about me. And allegedly Sandra said when I met, I said to Sandra, I'm like a ship at sea without an anchor.
And he phoned me up, and not being funny, but he used to bellow down the phone. So I've got the phone about out here because he's like bellowing down the phone at me. It's like really too loud. And then it's like he was telling me all about how he was like a ship at sea without an anchor.
I've never said that before. Like, if you're watching this at home,
it's true.
Or in your caravan, your motorhome, your canal boat, if you're watching us 5,000 feet in the air, flying over the continents, do I look like a ship at sea without an anchor?
You said it.
I just need to find my harbour. Right, I think we'll fit.
It's a long time ago.
Too many Guinnesses. And what have you been drinking? Citrus, spiky,
golden something.
Golden.
It's very nice. It's very nice. Yeah.
He was a sailor, a pirate or something on that beer you've been drinking.
It's nice, right. Very smooth.
We'll carry on till the morning. All being well. Keep watching. Banana. I think I'm going to go for a full Anglais. English. What's that? The chopped up banana and cream?
Yogurt.
Chopped up banana and yogurt?
It's delicious.
And you're having scrambled egg and a croissant and a banana?
No, the banana's in there.
Anyway, I've got the worm behind me. Marvellous. So we were just talking to the lady who's a waitress, and she was saying yesterday the whole hotel, the whole area, had a blackout. Electric went off. So, which was the reason why our room was cold last night, because the boiler had tripped and our radiators hadn't come on. So, yeah, no electric. Anyway, it's a lot calmer for today, for what we're going to be doing in a few hours this afternoon. What are we going to be doing? And where are we going to be going? Right. Settle myself up for the day, as it's going to be a very, very long day. Where are you going, Sandy? You want a scrambled egg?
Mm-hmm.
Right, so that was our journey up and I'll stay over at it's called the Lambpton
Worm.
So tell people what the Lambpton...
The tail of the Lambpton Worm. We learnt last night all about the tail of the Lambpton Worm.
We did.
It's a very famous family, presumably some sort of nobility, and the legend was that the son was very naughty and hadn't been to church and went fishing instead. And then just when he should have been at church, pulled out this worm, realised it was the devil, threw it in a well or something. Anyway, went off to crusades for 7 years, something like that. Anyway, and the worm grew. And it says worm as in the sense of like serpent, as in...
A big worm.
Yeah, dragony sort of thing, yeah. And then it came back, it was terrorising the whole area. And when he came back from the crusades, he had to kill it. But the witch warned him that after he killed it, he'd have to also kill the first living thing that he saw, or the whole family would be cursed. And then the first living thing that he saw after he killed the worm was his own father. And he couldn't kill his father, so the family was cursed for 9 generations. And that's the story of the Lambpton Worm.
Which is where we have stayed. So, as I say, we'll be bringing it all, well, all being well, there'll be a succession of little vlogs on our trip that we're on at the moment and where we're going and things like that. So, yeah, they'll be coming up over the next few days. But again, when we stay at hotels and we go on our little travels, we always look for quirky little hotels. We don't tend to use chains, but I think we did mention we have booked a travel lodge in a few weeks' time, but all will become clear to why that one's been booked and everything. But this has been fine. The room was chilly when we came, and initially we thought it was just down to the times on the heating, but we hadn't realised there'd been this power cut, which tripped the boy. And the guy, in all fairness, did say,
yeah, they sorted it out straight away. Yeah, if we'd realised, we'd have asked sooner, but sometimes it comes on at a certain time or something.
But the hotel was quiet last night. Super comfy bed. Sorry, it's massive. I don't know if you can see this ornate bed. It's huge, massive, big, unusual bed. And the plastic chandelier.
The shower's nice and
shower,
clean.
Toilet clean. Didn't turn the TV on, but obviously the TV.
Staff have been really, really friendly, and food's been good.
The meals last night was
cottage pie. Really honestly, that was the best pub cottage pie.
Shepherd pie.
Shepherd's pie. It's the best pub one I've had. I think it's properly nice, fresh cooked.
And say we had a few different tables in the bar last night. I think we ended up on four different locations in total. Some live entertainment on and things like that.
A lot of ABBA.
Yeah. Oh, don't mention ABBA. Oh my God. So the only bad thing, I hate ABBA. I can't be doing with ABBA. And last night after the singer had finished, I think I had to endure 2 hours of ABBA.
It was like, even I mean, I don't mind ABBA, but even I was like, I can't even remember them recording that many songs. It was just a bit endless in the end, wasn't it?
ABBA'd out. Right, we're gonna finish this off here. We've got a very, very long day ahead of us, and then we've got things that we're doing quite exciting if it all goes to plan later on this afternoon, and going into our next vlog. So
weather permitting.
Weather permitting. Say ta-ra.
Bye for now.
Keep smiling and bon voyage for people out there.